So for our final showcase of this first 90-minute segment, we're going to feature an organization called the Youth Cinema Project. Now, YCP integrates filmmaking with 21st century learning skills. They utilize a hands-on approach that integrates SEL and English language arts. Filmmaking professionals implement filmmaking curriculum that guides students to complete short films, documentaries, or episodes from concepts to screen in a 100% student-led environment. Now, the piece you're about to see here is from their Live Reads program. It's where young people write scripts. Sometimes they're fictional, sometimes they're based on their actual lives or events in their lives. And YCP finds professional actors to read these scripts in a Zoom live event between the student and the actors. So here's YCP with a great live read for you to enjoy.
Thank you so much, Erica. Hello, everybody. I'm Mia. I am a filmmaking mentor with YCP. Today, we're going to be reading a script written by one of my students. We have a group of amazing actors from the cast of Devious Maids that's going to be joining us momentarily to perform Elizabeth, written by Alexia, a YCP 9th grade student from Bell Gardens High School in Montebello, California. Alexia is here today to introduce her script. Hello, Alexia.
Hey.
Hi, we're so excited that you're here with us today. Can you tell us what your script is about?
So my story is about a girl named Elizabeth who is insecure and thinks she's not cool enough. So she tries to change herself for the better and joins a crew of cooler and great people.
Mm-hmm. What inspired you to write this story?
So you're always seeing like people trying to change themselves, whether it's for the better or worse, and sometimes it just doesn't go well. And I guess this is an example of that.
For sure. You did such a great job with the script. And your production team was working so hard filming Elizabeth. What did it feel like for you to go through the process of having your idea turned into a script and then turned into a film?
Well, it felt very exciting and I was very nervous, but overall it was wonderful to see everyone just gathered up and recreate everything that I wrote.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of YCP?
My overall favorite part is that we learn the fundamentals of writing and storytelling, and we get to use all the cool camera and film equipment.
Yeah, it's been super fun for me too, and especially to watch you. I've been so impressed by your work the whole year long. So thank you so much for being here with us. Now it's time to start. So let's go ahead and bring out our actors. We're so lucky to have this incredible cast today. Joining us from the cast of Lifetime's Devious Maids, we have Judy Reyes, who plays Zoila. Hi! Thank you so much for being here. Tanya Ramirez, who plays Rosie. Woo! Ana Ortiz, who plays Marisol. Welcome, Ana. Yay. Hi. Eddie Ganem, who plays Valentina. Eddie. Hi. Welcome, everybody. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to do this. Looks like we're ready to start. Alexia, you're now going to be tuning into the live stream and watching the show. Actors, are you guys ready to do this?
Alrighty.
Do it. Oh, amazing. All right, I'm going to go away also, but I'm going to be off screen reading the stage directions. Great, so drum roll, please. YCP Live Reads presents Elizabeth, written by Alexia. Exterior school day. Elizabeth, 16, runs across a hallway. She stops as she approaches Lucy, 15.
Hey, girl, where have you been?
My alarm wouldn't ring, and no one would put any effort into waking me up.
Elizabeth takes her earphones out of her pocket. She looks unhappy.
Oh, what's wrong?
Elizabeth looks down from the second floor where they're standing. She holds the headphones out over the edge.
Should I throw these down?
Stands beside Elizabeth. She looks confused.
Why would you do that?
They don't even work anymore, so why not?
Lucy doesn't know what to say. Elizabeth opens her hand and the headphones fall down 2 floors. Ouch!
No.
Can be heard from below. The girls giggle. The bell rings. The bell rings. Lucy walks away and waves at Elizabeth.
Bye.
Elizabeth walks backward and waves back. As soon as she turns around, Elizabeth bumps hard into Bianca, 16, one of the mean girls. Edgy and dangerous looking. Bianca looks her up and down.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Don't
to.
even apologize. You don't even deserve my forgiveness.
Oh, I didn't mean to offend you.
Don't even try to talk to me. You're so weird.
Bianca walks away as Elizabeth stares in shock. Interior classroom day. Elizabeth folds a paper and hands it to Lucy. Lucy opens the paper. The paper reads,
What do you consider cool?
Lucy raises an eyebrow, writes on the paper, then hands it back to Elizabeth. The paper reads,
I don't know. I'm a fan of investigations and true crime.
Elizabeth stares at the paper. Exterior school afternoon. Elizabeth walks outside to find a group of kids talking. She walks up to them. Samantha, 16, another one of the rude girls, walks up to Elizabeth and stares her up and down.
What do you want?
Elizabeth clears her throat and walks a step closer.
I want to join your crew. Please let me in.
Samantha looks at her, then turns back and laughs.
Did y'all hear that? This fool wants to join our crew.
Elizabeth smiles awkwardly and waves. Bianca, from earlier, steps in and stares at Elizabeth.
This is my crew.
Elizabeth extends her hand out for a handshake as the girls laugh.
Okay, fool. I'm gonna let you join only if you pass the test. Otherwise, you gotta go.
When do I
Really?
start the test?
Beth? What? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
When do I start my test?
Ah. Meet us by the cafeteria during lunch tomorrow.
Elizabeth nods and walks away from the girls. Exterior lunch tables, day.
I can't wait to be like them. I'm so excited.
Elizabeth walks toward the group of girls. Bianca steps forward and looks at her. The other girls step up and stand behind Bianca as she examines Elizabeth.
Well, what do y'all think?
She be looking quite thin.
Mm-hmm.
How's she supposed to fight like that?
Oh.
Or is she gonna rattle her bones around?
Wait,
Laugh at Elizabeth.
no, I can fight. I'm strong.
Bianca looks around and points at Lucy, who stands across the way.
Her. Fight her.
Hmm.
Do it now.
Wait, she has nothing to do with this.
Just fight her. Beat her up.
You'll do it if you want to be one of us.
Elizabeth walks up to Lucy, and Lucy looks at her.
Hey, where were you? We should hang out later.
Listen, I'm gonna push you. You're gonna cry. Just go along with it, please.
Elizabeth clenches her fists and begins to move around Lucy.
What is going on? What is up with you? And why are you moving around like that? You know what? You look like a Street Fight character.
Elizabeth widens her eyes and tries to throw a punch.
What you?
Lucy walks further from Elizabeth.
You're being weird. I am leaving now.
Lucy walks away. Elizabeth turns back to Bianca. Bianca shakes her head as the other members of the crew laugh. Exterior principal's office, day. Elizabeth approaches Bianca's crew.
Okay, sorry about yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another chance.
Bianca looks at her girls.
All right. Here's the next test.
Yeah, thank you, Youth Cinema Project, for sharing that creative piece. That is pretty cool. Imagine you being like a middle school, high school student.
Yeah.
You write a script, and all of a sudden, organizations like Youth Cinema Project find actors that you watch on TV, that you watch probably in your favorite shows, and they read this thing. like
Yeah.
your script.
Yeah, there has to be a surreal experience,
Right?
right? Like something that you wrote is being read by somebody that you look up to. Like,
Right,
that's gotta-